The CIA, in more than 80 countries since its inception in 1947, look this up, has a preference to install dictators. Oligarchies are even more preferable because you may have 10 or 15 guys in a bureau that actually run things and have puppet presidents. That's even harder for the public to figure out. Hugo Chavez completely sold Venezuela out and built himself and his family and everybody else huge Swiss palaces. And if you read the Davos Forum from 2 years ago, they bragged that no one pays better international debts than communists. And you've only got to work with the leadership. You buy them off. They act like they're fighting the West acts like they're fighting them. Those big multinationals come in. There's no unions. There's no environmental laws. There's no regulations. There's no safety net. You cut your arm off in a factory, you don't get anything. And if you complain, your wife gets fired from the state-run bakery. And then your kids get beat up in the school. You want somebody telling you what to eat, where to go, what you can say? You want to be a slave? You want to live in Bernie's big, fat, stinking plantation with a bunch of pseudo-intellectual, lazy, hateful scum telling you how to run your life? You're a woman who wants to be in the theater. You ready to get down on your hands and knees to the party officials no matter how talented you are? You want to live a totally humiliated life with no choices? I look at these spoiled, rotten, stupid, moronic, unhistorical people running around demanding they get something free as if the mega banks want to give you anything free. You stupid, lazy, arrogant, dense fools. And the very same people that run censorship and organ harvesting are organ harvesting our babies here. And they are saying Donald Trump is Hitler. Donald Trump can't go to heaven. Donald Trump's so horrible. And all the fad-driven lottery ticket mentality people, they get up and they go, yeah, yeah. And they wave communist flags in front of Trump Tower, cussing at families as they go in, saying, the revolution's coming. We're going to kill all of you. We're going to shoot you. We're going to murder you. And it came out in court with the weathermen. That they would sit around just with top PhDs talking about how they were going to put 50 million Americans in forced labor camps and kill half of us and just getting off on it. And then I've been around Democrats and other professors who I had no idea were communists who've come here before, and they've uncloaked in front of me and said, we're going to murder and kill everybody. You better join us. And look at all psychopathic. These are cults of filth, dangerous, evil people. They want to rape your wife. They want to stomp your guts out in the forced labor camp. That's what they do. They want to hurt you. They want to dominate you. They don't want to grow fields of food. They don't want to fix cars. They don't want to build houses. They don't want to build swimming pools. They don't want to send their kids to a good college. They hate everyone that's more successful than them. They hate good-looking families. They hate people who are informed. They hate people who are strong. They hate you because they're fallen, evil sacks of crap. Do you understand that? And they're coming for us, and we better get that through our heads. Let me tell you, most of these bug-eyed maggots know exactly what they're doing. I've had all over this country, from New York to Austin to Denver to Los Angeles, California, anarchists come up to me who are really communist. Everything's alive with them. And punch me in the back and wait for me to attack them. And I'll say, you guys are communists. You're calling yourself anarchists. And you're funded by big foundations. And they'll go, of course we are, you filth. And we control your dead. And you look at them, they're just weak little groups of scum that think killing good people is powerful. Let me tell you something, filth. You actually start a civil war, the patriots are going to mop the floor with you. You're pathetic. You come from bad families and evil people. I guarantee your entire family line is a bunch of scum. I'm so sick of you people. You dishonorable, cowardly pieces of garbage. Excuse me. I just can't even get around these people anymore. Thousands of years ago, there was a basic form of chivalry. Our ancestors would hear the drums of war, giving the warriors of the tribe a chance to organize and prepare a defense. 60 years ago, when foreign air forces were approaching filled with bombs, they had drums of their own, air raid sirens. But in the 21st century, there are silent weapons for quiet war. Pathogens added to the food and water, and to the lining of plastics that destroy our vitality, turn off our hormones, and accelerate our journey towards death. I personally counter this onslaught with Anthroplex. Anthroplex is designed with known organic concentrated herbs to create the basic foundation to normal metabolic activity inside the human body. Discover why Anthroplex is turning so many heads today. It's time for us to take our bodies back into our own hands, and it starts at InfoWarsLife.com with Anthroplex. The CIA, in more than 80 countries since its inception in 1947, look this up, has a preference to install dictators. Oligarchies are even more preferable because you only have 10 or 15 guys in a bureau that actually run things and have puppet presidents. That's even harder for the public to figure out. Hugo Chavez completely sold Venezuela out and built himself and his family and everybody else huge Swiss palaces. And if you read the Davos Forum from 2 years ago, they bragged that